What's up everyone, just Jason here. Welcome back to the channel for another recipe video. This week is something a little different and special. We're gonna try a recipe from my good friend Dustin over at Keto Simple. It is a zero carb waffle, or next to zero carb waffle, that he likes to make. He made a video about this a few months ago and said I should give it a try. And he wanted me to make a video to see my reaction to these waffles. So this is the first time I'm making them. They were super simple, only 3 ingredients, so can't see how I could possibly mess it up, but we'll see how things go, right? So basic ingredients, we have 3 large eggs, and then here I have 2 teaspoons of this beef gelatin, and then the third ingredient is 6 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Now I'm using the Chosen Foods mayonnaise, which is the same brand that Dustin used in his video. I do like this mayonnaise, it's nice and clean, and I usually get it when I don't feel like making my own, but obviously if you make your own mayonnaise, then I would go for just using that. So we're gonna get set up and we'll start putting this mix together so we can cook us some low carb waffles. Okay, so we have a mixing bowl here. It's just a plastic mixing bowl with a spout, make it easy to pour the waffles. When we're done mixing, I've got 6 tablespoons of the mayonnaise here in my measuring device. So we'll get that all in there. Just make sure we get the rest of it off of there, kind of thing. Set that aside, and then we're gonna add in our 3 eggs. Again, this is 3 large eggs, just like that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna start mixing this up. We'll get these mixed together first, and then we'll add our gelatin afterwards. Now, if you don't know Dustin, he's a great friend of mine. I've met up with him multiple times, specifically at Keto Palooza, which is a great keto convention that we go to almost every year in October. If you don't know what it is, you should definitely look it up or reach out to me. I can give you some details. You know, it's basically a hangout with 300 of your best keto friends, and you know, I've met lots of great people there. So yeah, if you haven't checked out Dustin, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description down below, specifically to this video that he made. I would definitely suggest checking out his channel. Lots of great information over there. So that looks like it's nicely well incorporated, about as much as it's going to be, I guess. So we'll get our beef gelatin here. Now, when Dustin was adding it in, he sort of added it in a little bit at a time here. So we'll add like a quarter of it in and we'll stir this in. And now one thing he did say is once you get all this mixed in, you want to let the mixture sit for 5 minutes or so, just to firm up, kind of thing. So finish mixing this up, and then we'll let it rest for 5 minutes or so, and then we can get ready to cook them up. And for this special video, what I've done is I've decided to break out the 4 waffle dash mini unit here. This is the Disney edition. If you haven't seen the review video when I unboxed it, it's on the channel. I'll leave a link to it up in the top there. Just a fun little, different dash appliance. This recipe that I should say that Dustin put together is meant for the dash unit that makes 4 of the 4-inch square waffles. So obviously these ones are round, but it'll work out just as well. So I will leave a link to Dustin's video. He has all of the ingredients listed in his video, so I would definitely suggest to check his out for all the details. Plus I'll put them down here in the description of this video too. So we'll let our mixture rest and we'll get this dash warmed up and we'll start cooking. Okay, so our waffle batter has been resting for 5 minutes and we've got our dash waffle iron warmed up here. Again, this is the Disney dash, if you didn't know. We've got all our Disney friends right here on the waffle plates. The top of it just looks like a regular waffle, but I'll show you that when they're done. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start loading up our waffle iron here. I'm just gonna use an ice cream scoop. So just like that. So the recipe calls for cooking these some like 7 to 8 minutes, so a bit longer than Chaffles. So we'll be back when they're done. So while these are cooking, just wanted to jump on here and sort of talk about what's probably the obvious, is that these are going to be a savory type waffle. It's not sweet at all. So these would be great for, you know, burger buns, sandwich breads, grilled cheese bread, you know, any kind of bread you want to use. That's what the idea of these are for. So just wanted to put that little piece in there just to sort of clarify what we're making today. Okay, so our waffles have been cooking for about 8 minutes. So let's check them out and see how they turned out. Well, they definitely look like waffles. They've got a nice firm touch to them. As you can see, this is the sort of overspill area I was talking about. So if you put too much batter in, it just spills into these channels on the side. Pretty neat feature of these waffle irons, because I'm always overfilling my waffles. So let's try and get these out of here. Now I am going to put these on a wire rack to cool. You can sort of see Goofy there, but that would definitely work better with colored batter for sure. So we're gonna get these out and we're gonna set them aside to cool for a couple minutes before we try them, because they are very hot at the moment. As you can see, they do leave the impressions of the waffle iron in the waffles for sure. So it does its job. We'll leave that piece attached for now until it cools off a little bit. You can see there's Mickey there. So we'll give those a few minutes and we'll come back and we'll give them a try. Okay, so our 3 ingredient waffles have cooled off a little bit here. Like you can see, they're nice and golden brown here. Nice and, you know, they're holding together really well. You know, nice sturdy waffle. I don't know if you can see the Minnie Mouse there kind of thing. Doesn't stand out much, but hey, it's fun anyways, right? So we got 4 waffles out of this. I'll probably use a couple of them to make an egg sandwich or something. That would definitely be good for breakfast in the morning. You know, bacon and egg sandwich, or like I said, it'd be good for grilled cheese as well. So they are fairly light. As we usually do, let's open this up. We'll break one open, take a look inside. Looks like a nice fluffy waffle in the middle with a crispy outside kind of thing. So let's give this a try and see what we think. Yeah, okay, so they have really good flavor. You can actually, it's not super strong flavor of mayonnaise or egg or anything, but they do have a really nice sort of savory flavor. So, and the texture is great. So yeah, these would make amazing sandwich buns. So definitely give this a thumbs up. Really enjoyed this recipe. Not too hard to make, you know, pretty quick if you wanted to make a couple egg sandwiches in the morning. Dustin says that these wheat will freeze fairly well, and then you can toast them afterwards to warm them up. So again, if you don't know or you're not connected to Dustin yet, check out his link in the description below. Would really appreciate it. Good, he's a good friend of mine. So, and I'm happy that he asked me to make this recipe. So that's it for this week. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Consider subscribing. We do new recipe videos every week, so turn on those notifications so that you won't miss out on our further recipe videos. That's it for this one. Keep on thriving, my friends.